Hello, world, and all who inhabit it, you wizards of... Whoa, I forgot how to Minecraft. Whoa. I forgot immediately how to Minecraft. Not good. Not good. Everybody panic. Alright, fantastic. Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's having... Oh, my God. This man stalks me, I swear to God. I was going to say something in chat, too, about that. I was going to be like, man, I am going to be stalked later by this man. Good to see you, though, Latte. I also saw you in Thunis chat, for the record. I didn't even see your name in Cheeks' stream, though, to be honest with you. Like, I didn't even see your name. Then again, I don't look at the viewer list, and I also don't look at the chat. Like, I don't scroll up in the chat at the very least, so there's that, you know. There is that. Either way, I am making some fucking delicious rice. I was first, then I was chatting in Thunderstream. I saw. I do have his stream up in the background. What is the knuckle tech? So you see these lines on your finger. I don't know if you can see this. Hold on. Okay. So focus. Okay. So you see how there's like these lines on your finger? So there's one right here, one right here. You see these two lines? If you go up to the second line in your rice, that's always enough water. That's how much water you need to add to your rice. It works every time. It works every time. I don't know why, but it works. It works every time. First line of the little finger. There's something wrong with your rice, man. No, it's because I make so much rice. Like, if I made less, like if I made 2 cups, I'd probably go to the first line. But I make 4 cups every time, so like it's enough water. Barely enough, but it is enough. Not too much. Yeah, because I try to meal prep rice because I don't like cooking it every day. I'm just fucking lazy, to be honest with you. So I meal prep and try to avoid that. And I do that just by, you know, cooking 4 cups at a time because that's like all my rice cooker can handle. And then after that, I'm good for like 4 to 5 days on 4 cups of rice, give or take. And then I have to make new rice at some other point after that. Yeah, it's obviously dependent on what the amount of rice that you're cooking, for the record. I will say one size does not fit all with that finger, but it definitely works for 4 cups, and it works for 2 cups. I don't know about 3. I'd have to do like in between those 2 lines, and that might be a little weird. I don't know if that would work. I don't know. Mom uses 2 lines for when there's 4 of us. Yeah, I make a shitload of rice. Literally, I just finished my 40 fucking pound bag of rice today. That was nuts. Like, what do you mean I've eaten 40 pounds of rice? It hasn't even been that long. Like, I swear. It hasn't been that long. What was I doing? Oh, we're glossing. Did you get one of the decorated rice packets? I did not, but I am going to go back there and buy one of those because they look cool. And I am curious to see if my quality of rice goes up or if I see any change at all. Get a 1 kilogram one? Why? I'm gonna eat the rice regardless. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna eat it, you know. They're small. Good for testing. I don't think I need it. We'll just full send. Full send the rice. Speaking of rice, and this may sound a bit derogatory, and if it does, my bad. But there was a dude in my vicinity today, and this man, for lack of better words here, just reeked of curry. Like, I swear to God, I walked by and, like, I got it in my mouth because I was, like, breathing or talking or something, and I got it in my mouth, and I was, like, just fucking freaking the fuck out because it was so nasty, dude. It was so bad. Which variety are you thinking? I usually go for the jasmine rice. Jasmine is my favorite. I said no offense. You're not allowed to take offense. I said no offense. That's how this works. That's why I prefaced it by saying no offense. Where's all my fucking glass, dude? But, oh god, I like fucking ate it. I literally like fucking ate it. It was so bad. Only happens in America. Really? That's interesting. Why does that happen? It's very weird. I don't know if I've ever said this publicly on stream as well, but I also think that all old people have a very, very specific smell as well. And their smell, and this is going to be a very graphic image, so brace yourselves. Their smell, their stench, is a combination of BO, chlorine, and semen. And it's fucking wild. Why do I hear zombies? That would be why. Zombie down there. Wow. There is just enough room for a zombie to spawn. Nice. Sick. I know that sounds weird, though. But all old people smell like chlorine, BO, and semen. Like, all three of those things amalgamated into some kind of crazy-ass mutation. That's what old people smell like, and I don't know why. It's like they masturbated in 72, you know, and then all of a sudden it's in their fat folds for the rest of their life, and then they go to an indoor swimming pool, which doesn't get rid of the smell, it just gets trapped in the folds as well, and then, you know, they're exerting themselves, getting out of the pool, waking up with sweat, and then next thing you know, it's just a crazy amalgamation of all of them put together, and it's the worst thing. It's the fucking worst. It's so bad. Well, yeah, 100%. That is the reason for it. I don't care about the reason. I care about the smell. And the smell is bad. Well, of course, yeah. You know, you're going to need someone to lean on at some point in your life. Because, you know, we're all going to get old and stuff. But, oh my goodness. It is rough. With a capital rough. Does that work? Does that make sense? Rough with a capital rough. Oh, God. Oh, I don't know, man. Not good. But they all have this very specific stench, and that's interesting because there's no way that they all are lacking mobility issues, you know? Like, half of these are still living on their own. They're going gambling. They're, you know, going in to have a girls' night at Chili's. You know, like, this is a thing, right? This is a big thing. So I refuse to believe at the same time that it is all a mobility issue and not something else. Something that they're putting in the elders' water, you know? That's how it is. That's how it is. Anyway, we're back here in the crafts today, and I have some news. We will know when we turn 80. I fucking hope not. I fucking hope not. The possibility of me living to 100 scares the living fuck out of me, by the way. I don't want to live till I'm 100. Are you crazy? The hell am I going to do at 100? It's not like I can play Minecraft at 100, man. You feel me? You never know. No, I don't want to. I have zero intention of becoming 100 years old. Zero intention. However, Billy Joel also said it best. He said, "Only the good die young," and we all know that I am not good. So, you know, if his theory is true, I'm going to be here a while. Which is kind of fucked. Kind of fucked. Only the good die young. That's what I say. I don't know. Very odd. Very odd. How are you today, though, Monsieur Latte? I am curious. Does every Indian in America smell like curry? Yes. Yes. But, like, varying degrees. Usually, like, the men are way worse off than that of the women. So it's weird. Because, like, the women of that culture, I feel like probably cook more than the men. I could be very wrong about that, but I feel like they cook way more than the men, which is interesting that the smell usually only goes with the men. Unless I'm just wrong and the men usually do more of the cooking. I don't know. I actually have zero inclination on that, but it's like serious. It's very odd, and I can't place it. It's very odd. So I guess my first question would be, do Indian males cook more often than Indian females? Because that would determine, like, if they're cooking with curry powder and garam masala and turmeric and stuff, that would make sense. That would make so much sense. But if the women are the ones cooking, then it makes no sense at all, and I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Also, damn, I've been unfollowed twice today. Jesus. Good Lord. I didn't even say anything that offensive. Well, I don't think it was. Maybe it was. I don't know. Hard to say, I guess. I'll have to look that up and see, like, which, in that culture, who typically does more of the cooking? I'm very curious about this. Fuck. Just know that I do say this with love. Like, I'm not even, it's not something that it smells bad or anything. It just smells like curry powder. And I would know because I eat a shitload of Indian food. It's like my go-to cuisine to eat. Even right now, I don't know if you just heard that beep. I am literally making curry rice right this second. Literally making it. Refills. Man, tough crowd today. God damn. I'm not allowed to speak my mind today, apparently. Holy. Holy. Alright, let's continue these. I really can't comment on people living abroad. You didn't answer my question, though. Do males in Indian culture typically cook, or do females in Indian culture typically cook? Who usually does the cooking? Like, more often than not. Females. That's very interesting, because, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that then. That does not make a whole lot of sense. Very interesting. You usually cook, though. You cook a lot, don't you? Although you haven't had your cup of noodles in a while. No cup of noodles. They definitely could spawn there otherwise, and I don't want them to. We're gonna need a lot more glass. I just realized. I thought I knew how much glass I would need. I was wrong. The ones going to America are probably more of men need to help in the kitchen crowd. Maybe. Here, I actually think it's the opposite, Latte. I think more males here cook than females, to be honest with you. Like, I think it's quite the opposite. You got tired of cup of noodles? That's fair. That's fair. I thought I would get tired of my Chipotle bowls, but I have not yet. Got 16 of 20 stickers. Nice. I keep changing the rice on my Chipotle bowls, and that seems to help me. Help me to not get bored of it, and then I am able to continue eating it a lot longer. Different brand of cup of noodles? Cup of noodles hits different. I haven't had ramen in a while, like a good ramen anyway. should make that like tomorrow. Should make a good cup of ramen. Did you update BIOS? I Googled it. It sounds scary. So no, I did not update yet. But it sounds spooky. It is scary. I don't like the sound of that. Especially because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I was reading it, and it was like, yeah, go download this thing, and then go to put it to a flash drive, and then it doesn't say, like, well, what do you do when that doesn't work? Motherboard brand? I could probably find out. How do I find out what motherboard I have? I sure did. I was trying to do it. I sure fucking did. CPU-Z. You don't need to do that. I'm sure there's a command prompt way to do it. Is there not? I'm sure I can look it up in my command prompt or something, right? He probably needs it. That's fucked. I don't know if that's an insult on me or unfollows. Unfollows. Some chick that I've never met before, by the way, roasted the fuck out of me yesterday. Why is there... Right-click your home button. Click system. Okay. The curry shall stand up. Oh, the processor? Is that what you're looking for? Well, hello there. It's Intel R Core TM-i9 14900K F. There you go. I don't see it in there. It doesn't say anything about my motherboard in there. Okay. MS Info 32. Why is this not in alphabetical order? Let's see. Baseboard manufacturer, baseboard product, system model. Printing. Display, multimedia, network, port, storage. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Hold on. Let me try this again. Baseboard. Yes. Baseboard product and baseboard version. No. I mean, there's a lot of... There's baseboard manufacturer, there's baseboard product, there's baseboard version. That's the only thing that says baseboard. It does tell me my BIOS version, by the way. It does tell me my BIOS version, which is 2 years old. It should have told you. If it did, I just didn't see it. Alright, we'll go lattes route. We'll go lattes route. Alright, hold on. We're gonna wait till ads and then we'll download that. Wait till ads and then download. I mean, it listed like fucking 100 things on that list. It's very possible that I missed it, but it does tell me what BIOS version that I'm on, so I could probably just look up and see if what is the correct version of that BIOS. In theory. In theory. Have I heard of the band Augustana? No, I've never heard of Augustana. Did my last day of full-time DSP last night. Tomorrow I start my first day as a CNA. Nice. Congrats, dude. Sick. Good deal. No more. Did you check? I did not listen to them yet. They're in my queue, but I haven't put them on yet because I was listening to Rob Zombie's new album. So that's kind of what I was listening to. So I haven't gotten there yet. But the presidents are there. You're a freak. Yeah. I thought it was like supposed to be like one of the four horsemen. Jesus, I turned into Mike Tyson for a second there. Horsemen. Jesus. Yeah, one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Jeez. Yeah, add Mike Tyson to the list. Add Mike Tyson to the list. That's valid. I almost choked him. That's fair. You're currently obsessed with them. I will for sure check them out, I promise. They're in my queue. I will let Seeker know, yeah. Let her add it to the list. Going to see them Wednesday night. Very nice. Are they kind of like Sleep Token, where like every member of the band is anonymous? Just out of curiosity. Technically, yes. Okay. Why technically? Alright, now we just need to do the purple with the glass, and then we'll be cooking with gas. See that? The zombie just scaled down the mountain. Wow, you lived. Man. That looks actually wild with all of that, to be honest. It looks wild. Once we do the glass on those... Take a moment, get your life together. Ads are here. Oh! Alright, let me download this thing while we're chilling. Secret has been notified. Alright, good. The same motif as masked anonymity. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Surprise, motherfucker! Something has happened. Hold on. I might need to... Hold on. I have to restart my PC real quick. Hold on. I'll be right back. Wait, what the fuck is this? Close. What is this? Why can't I get this shit?